things that have happened since Joe Dispenza's have been quite incredible, really. I get loads of synchronicities. So my synchronicities are always ladybirds and 111, 222, and I get them constantly. But also another thing that happened is like when you go on this journey to awakening and you're working on yourself, doing your meditations, it's like pieces of the puzzle. You've got to you find little bits of things that come along, and it's like you're putting a piece to the puzzle together. And I had an astrology reading, which I just was curious, you know. I've never had one before. My friend said she's amazing, she's that. And she said I was born under a star called Spica. And I'd never heard of this. It's quite rare to be born on it. It's like 23 or 24 degrees. But the weirdest thing was, which blew my mind, when I was looking it up, because I never heard of it, when I was at Joe Dispenza's, Mary came to me a lot. She'd put her head to mine and I'd see her, and, you know, she's still with me all the time in my meditation. She's very strong. I feel her, I sense her a lot. And that was only since Joe Dispenza's, really, in 2022 that all started to happen. But when I looked up the star Spica, the Mother Mary as the protector of that star, how strange is that? You know, things like that come. And it just blows my mind how it all is connected. And I have done ayahuasca once. And when I was taking it and I was under, I saw like I was a lion person. And the shaman was a lion, but we're like, you know, like Avatar, but not blue. It was like a lion colour, but we had like markings on our face, you know, like tribal markings, but it was a lion. And then I looked up Spica, and there's a spike and starseed, and they can come in a white light or a feline looking, and that's what I saw in ayahuasca, where I was feline with markings on my face. So all of these, like Spica being the protector of Mother Mary, and the Speak and Starseed, which are feline cat traits, and I've seen that all, and it's like pieces of the puzzle, putting it all together and going, oh my God, it's almost like you're finding out who you truly are. And there's more than meets the eye. You think, surely I can't go beyond Mary and Jesus. Can't be more. And then I'm seeing cat-like people, and I'm a cat person. The craziest thing with ayahuasca, though, was she came to me like 5-7 days before. She was giving me all those visuals. I was waking up like, you know, like I've been through it. And when I had the medicine, I was like, what? I've had this. I've had this medicine before. I've had it before. I was freaked out. And basically she got me a week before. I said to the shaman, because that's the first time I've ever done anything like that, I said to the shaman, can she come to you before you've even taken the medicine? He said, oh yeah, if she wants you, she'll come and get you. She sure did. But it was a much easier ride because I didn't purge as much. So thank God she did come the week before. But I just, all these like the pieces of puzzle, you know, me being born under the star Spica, which is Mary is the protector, and she came to me so much at Joe Dispenza's, and then going in ayahuasca, seeing I was like a lion with the markings on me, and then looking up and seeing Spica starseed, and they're part of the Lyrans. And then she said to me, I've got an air grand trine in my chart, and I don't have any fire. And she says it means that in a previous time you've conquered fire, and the Lyrans brought fire to earth. So I was just blown away. I'm just like, this is like pieces of puzzle. You can't even make it up because it's all connected. I went to the conscious awakening thing with Billy and Elizabeth. What's his name? Billy. I forgot his name. Everyone will know Billy. The Forbidden Knowledge, anyway. And he was doing talks. And I was helping my friend out in a store in the Harmonic Egg, and she paid for me to have a treatment to say thank you. And this girl uses like light language and healing. And she says, oh, I'm in the galaxy. Like she felt like she was in the galaxy. And she said, there's a star really protecting you. And she said, I don't know what that is. I said, oh, have you heard of the Spica star? And she's like, no. I said, that's what I was born under. So it's like even she got a download of it. Like I never think, oh, this is a coincidence. I know that this is, for being under ayahuasca, I remember the biggest learning I had was anything you see, hear, is all a message for you. Anything that happens, every single thing, never shut away from it. If one person says something and a sentence stays, that's a message for you. Don't ever just brush it off. They're all for you to know. So it's always going, listening to everything you see, hear and feel. Really tune into it, because they're not just random. They are just all for you. Yeah, I thought I wanted to share that with you because I find it mind-blowing how on 4 things, you know, Mary comes at Joe's, then I go to ayahuasca, I'm getting the seeing feline people with, I'm one of them with markings on my face, then having astrology, then I was born under the star spiker and it's all connected. Mary's the protector and the spike and star seeds who are, you know, who are part of that, and the Lyrans. And I'm like, what is this? It's just blowing my mind. And then the healing girl the other day going, it was like I was in the galaxy and the stars really protecting you. And I was like, what? You can't even write this. It's like pieces of the puzzle connecting together. It's just amazing. And when you fully open and you fully allow these things to come on, and you don't shut it off because we have free will, and you're just open to just seeing whatever comes, it just will blow your mind. It blows mine every day. I just love it. I love all these pieces of the puzzle that I have to put together to remember who I truly am. And that we can all do that. So I hope this, I mean, I just wanted to share, but I just thought I need to say this. And not be afraid to say it as well, because there's parts of me. I remember like a year ago when I went to Joe Spencer's, I was a bit worried about saying all this, but you know what? There's loads of information out there. When I googled it about the Lyrans, I didn't know anything about this until I've seen the Arcturians, the blue people, which I've seen in my meditation, but I didn't know about the Lyrans and speaking star seeds, and that they can come as a pure light being or as a Lyran, a lion looking. So I'm finding out all these things as I go along, as I have this experience. I'm looking into it and I'm realising everyone else knows about it. So I'm not going to hold back on talking about things. I'll just say it how it is and what I've experienced, because then I noticed like hundreds of other people were doing it too. Anyway, I hope this was interesting for you. Thanks for watching.